Alright, guys, so this is the ingredient list. If you do not have seasonings, please keep watching till the end because right when I'm going to finish this dish up, I'm going to tell you the substitute of the seasoning and it'll work perfectly with your dish. First up, I've taken half a cup of quinoa that I've already boiled and kept on side. Next up, I've taken 3 bell peppers, 2 red, 1 yellow, and I've chopped them in a broad stripe kind thing. Next up, I've taken 2 onions that I've chopped in rounds, and the thickness of these rounds is a little more because we're going to grill them in our pan, so we don't want them to break. Okay, so now if you can see, I've taken my non-stick, I've put my olive oil which is bubbling right there, and I've put all my bell peppers and it's on high flame. So I'm going to cook it for about 10 minutes. I'm going to show you in the middle how it looks. So about 3-4 minutes, if you can see, the color's changed, the skin is kind of charring on these sides. But another 10 minutes and you're going to see how it's become tender and juicy, and the pulp has changed the color and the skin has become crisp and it's gotten beautiful flavors in it. So now if you see with the onions, again the same pan, I've put an olive oil, I've put one side up, and just take 3-4 minutes on a high flame, and after 3-4 minutes when you flip it, it looks this beautifully caramelized onion. We're just going to let it cook for like 3-4 minutes on each side, so don't flip it very much, otherwise it's going to break and it's going to be a little difficult. So just 7 minutes at the max and it works out. Okay, so I've taken about 3/4 cup of black-eyed peas and I'm going to pressure cook it for 2 whistles, and only 2. In 3 they become mushy, so make sure you do 2 whistles only. Next up, I've taken walnuts, about 7-8 halves, and I'm going to toast it in a pan to bring out that nice nuttiness and earthy flavors. Plus I love the crunch because different textures in a dish, they kind of add to the beauty and flavors of the dish. Okay, so let's get making our dressing or sauce or vinaigrette or whatever you want to call it. So first up, I'm going to put about 1 teaspoon of fajita seasoning. Next up, 1 teaspoon of taco seasoning. Again, I'm going to tell you the substitute of it last when I'm going to toss in. Then I'm going to add about 5 teaspoons of olive oil. 5 for whatever you like. I went with 5. Then I'm going to add a bit of zing to it, so that means I'm going to add lemon juice. You can also add vinegar. I've just added about half of it, but this is a personal choice, so go with the quantity that you like. Okay guys, so if you do not have the seasoning that I've mentioned, just keep noting what I'm telling you and you can make your own seasoning. So add 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of white caster sugar, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and about half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now you can skip out any of these heat like the cayenne pepper if you don't like that much of heat, but trust me, in this kind of mixture you don't even get to know. So this you can substitute for any of your taco and fajita seasoning and works wonderfully. Okay guys, so this recipe can be put in less than 30 minutes. Just grill it, boil it, and super satiating, protein loaded, vegan, gluten-free. Okay guys, so if you really enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you make it, and when you make it, don't forget to tag me. I'm leaving my Instagram handle. Please make sure you follow me on that and tag me when you make this recipe. Till then, signing off. Take care. Namaste.